Hey guys, it's Julia from Extra Fangirl. Today I'm going to be doing a belated Cyber Monday haul. I know by the time this gets out, because it's actually, at the time of filming, it is December. So by the time this gets out, it'll hopefully still be December. But I think we've all kind of gotten used to the fact that I don't get videos out promptly, like ever. So oh well. This, though, is my beautiful Christmas bookshelf. I'm just gonna step out of the way so you can see how beautiful it is. You may have seen it on my Instagram or something, but it's pretty good looking if I do say so myself. For Cyber Monday this year, I got 7 books from Barnes & Noble, online, obviously, because it's Cyber Monday. And so yeah, I'm gonna show you those books today. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first 2 books that I have here are actually books 1 and 2 in a series, and they are Queen of the Tearling and Invasion of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. And so Queen of the Tearling is the first book and Invasion is the second, and these 2 books take place in a futuristic fantasy world type thing. It's like, I haven't read them, so I don't really know that much about them. But they take place in the future, but like the system is like a feudal system, which is, you know, like past olden times. So the premise, though, is that there is a girl who is the queen of the Tearling, hence the title. And she, I think, is turning like 19 and just coming into her throne. And so for her whole life she's been hidden away to protect her, and now she is going to return to her kingdom and claim it. And there's some stuff going on that she's got to deal with, so yeah. I've only heard amazing things about these books, and just look at how beautiful they are. Next book that I have here is A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms by George R.R. Martin, and this takes place, it's in the Game of Thrones world, but it takes place before Game of Thrones, let's say a century before Game of Thrones takes place. And I think it kind of gives some like background on Westeros and one of the legends of Westeros. And I haven't read any of the Game of Thrones books yet, and I know that's horrible, but I have watched the show and I'm going to read the books eventually, probably. I'm hoping to do it like next year, at least start the series. But I do want to read this book. I don't know if I'll read it before or after, probably after I read at least like the first book. I'm really excited to read this. This is also illustrated, I believe. Right? Yeah, it's got some cool like illustrations. There's another one. So yeah, it's like a legend of Westeros, and I'm excited. I think that it'll be really cool to read. The next book that I have here is one that I've, again, been wanting to read for a while. I found out about it probably a couple months ago, and that book is Outlander by Gabaldon. And this is actually the 20th anniversary edition, so it doesn't even have like a jacket. It's just all by itself. It's hardcover and beautiful. It's beautiful even when it's naked, because it's always naked. This book, I've heard only good things about it. Again, heard a lot of raving about it from Sasha on eBooktopia. And I've been wanting to watch the show, but I want to read the book first before I watch the show, so that's kind of a little extra incentive to read the book. So I'm hoping to do that next year, to read it sometime next year, hopefully earlier next year. I mean, it's time travel, and just like, it's got like a hot guy, and it's Scotland, like, it's got everything. Like, why wouldn't you want to read this book? The next book that I have here is the only paperback I got, because I couldn't find a hardcover of it, I think, and that is The Man in the High Castle by Philip K. Dick. And this book has actually just been made into an Amazon Prime original series, and I started watching the show, and I think I watched 2 episodes of it, I think. And I was like, you know what? I want to read the book before I continue watching it. So I bought the book, and I got the tie-in cover, because the other cover was like really boring looking and I just didn't want it. Yeah, this book is, it's actually a pretty old book, I think. Let's see, when was it published? Copyright 1962. Yeah. But this book is an alternate history book about if the Axis powers had won World War II and America is split between Germany and Japan. And, oh, slavery is legal once again. Huh. I didn't realize that that was part of it. I don't think it's in the show. So yeah, it's about that, and I think that's just a really interesting topic. I love history. I love to learn about history. I think it's very interesting. I think that this time period is very interesting. Of course, it was a horrible time period, but it's an interesting one to learn about. So yeah, I'm excited to read this, and I will actually probably be getting to this fairly soon. The next two books I have are Barnes & Noble Collector's Editions, because they were on sale. They're actually usually like fairly cheap. I mean, they're like 25 bucks at most, or 30 maybe. So I get a couple of them every now and then. And the first one that I have here is The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And I haven't read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy before, but I really want to, just because, I mean, it's like a classic sci-fi book, and I want to watch the movie, which has Martin Freeman in it, I believe. And like, I don't know, I feel like it would just be perfect for me. It's like nerdy, and yeah, so this is the collection of all of the books. I'm not sure how many there are. I think 30? Oh, 5 novels and 1 story, okay. But I love the Barnes & Noble Classic Editions. They're, oh, sorry, I just have to get the ribbon in. They're always so, like, the covers are so nice, and, you know, it's no jacket, it's just hardcover. It's got a ribbon, and the pages are, on this one, they're silver. I have Sherlock Holmes where they're gold, and I think, like, they're usually some colored, see? But it's such a beautiful book, and so it looks good on my shelf. Yeah, I don't really even know how to, like, describe this book, because I don't really know what it's about. It's about, I think Earth is destroyed, right? And then the human has to, like, hitchhike through the galaxy, something like that. The meaning of life is 42, that's all I really know. But I've wanted to read this book for a while, so I'm excited to now finally have it, now I can read it. I actually do think we have a copy of the first book in paperback, but oh well, now I have all 5. And 1 story. The last book that I have here is another Barnes & Noble classic collectible book, and it is A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking, and also says The Universe in a Nutshell. I don't know if maybe it's 2 books, but I've actually like really wanted to read this book. It's by Stephen Hawking, and I'm sure you know who he is. He is a brilliant physicist. The Theory of Everything, the movie based off of his life. He's a brilliant physicist who, for how many years? He's in his 70s now, I think, so, and he was diagnosed in his 20s, so for 50 plus years probably, has been living with ALS, or as they call it in the UK, motor neuron disease, which is something that most people don't live with very long. He was given 2 years or something, I think, to live when he was first diagnosed, and he has lived 50 plus. And on top of that, he has continued to do amazing work. He still does work. He is a brilliant, brilliant man, and it's just, he's really an amazing person, and I think he's just got the most amazing sense of humor. If you are a fan of Stephen Hawking, go check out Stephen Hawking's interview with John Oliver. It is the funniest thing ever. It's so funny. I will leave a link for it actually down below, because you should watch it. It's so funny. But this book is about the universe in a nutshell. I think a lot of his study has been on black holes, so he kind of deals with more of the cosmic physics. I think he's actually a what are they called? Cosmologist. But yeah, he studies the cosmos, and this book is supposed to be fairly easy to understand for like us normal people who aren't Stephen Hawking, brilliant physicist level people. And this stuff just like really interests me because I'm kind of nerdy. So I wanted to read it, and I remember I saw this, I think, in the store, and I was like, ooh, I want to get that. And then I saw it online, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. You know, I'll read this every now and then. It's not like a novel that I'm gonna sit down and read it straight through. But yeah, it's got pictures in it, like galaxies and other space stuff. And oh, that was a black. Is that a diagram of a black hole? I think that this stuff is just so cool. Like, I love watching like shows on the Science Channel, like Morgan Freeman's Through the Wormhole, great show, or How the Universe Works is also another good one. I like went through a little phase where I was just watching it on Netflix. But yeah, I find this stuff so interesting. And again, obviously beautiful cover, hardback without any dust jacket, and silver pages. Silver, I think it's called the silver gilded pages maybe? I don't know. Edged? I don't know what it's called, but it looks nice. And it's so pretty. So yeah, those are the 7 books that I got this Cyber Monday. I hope you enjoyed, and now I will stack them. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, guys, I saw the new Star Wars. Oh yeah.
Just trying to get this. How do I even approach stacking this? Alright, I'm going to start with you. I don't even know what you're called. A brief history of time and a universe Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Another heavy-ish one. Outlander by Gabaldon. Just because you gotta say it in a Scottish accent. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms by George R.R. Martin. Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. Yes. 1, 2, okay, almost there, almost there. Invasion of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. See it? There you go. Okay. Oh, gotta readjust a little bit. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Okay. And finally, The Man in the High Castle by, what's your name, Philip K. Dick. Okay. The Books of Cyber Monday. Present 2015. Woo-woo.
Oh, okay, so I have to support this on myself because this is really heavy and I'm very weak. But yeah, here they are, the 7 books I got for Cyber Monday. Okay, I don't want them to fall because they're all most of them are hardcover. And that means that I really care about them. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. All of my information is down below. I will leave a list of all the books that I got. Let me know if you guys got anything for Cyber Monday, where you found your good deals, because Barnes & Noble had some pretty good ones. I got these 7 books. I want to say I spent like $118, and I have gone to Barnes & Noble and spent $95 on 4 hardcover books. I got 6 hardcovers and 1 softcover. So I'm pretty happy with this deal. I feel like I did well. Oh, by the way, this is my Hamilton sweatshirt. I forgot to tell you guys about that. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm kind of a fan of Hamilton the musical. I did go to see it. I'll make a video about that one day. To let you know how it was, because it was pretty good. I listened to the soundtrack nonstop. If you're a Hamilton fan, you'll get the joke. Yeah, like not nonstop, like the song.
Non-stop. Are you aware women history? This is the first murder trial of a brand new nation, the liberty of husband and wife.
I'll have to do like a tour of all my Hamilton merch because I kind of went crazy one day. So yeah, those were my books. They're right here, even though you can't see them because it's out of the frame. Maybe you heard me slap them. So yes guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, everything down in the doobly-doo. Let me know what books you got, where you got them, where I can go next Cyber Monday to buy more books for even better prices. Also, feel free to leave plenty of compliments on this lovely shelf. Sorry, I know this is empty. This is where that's where Outlander goes now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm Julia, and I'll see you next time. Live long and nerd on. I got big books I cannot lie. Other girls can't deny. When a girl walks in, do they have a book version? God, I like big books and I cannot lie. All you other nerds can't deny. Ah! Oh, it's okay, it wasn't my books. Bye. Hi, I'm Paul. You guys remember that? From Always Going After Jimmy Neutron. Good show. Good show. Bye.